It's not too late to surrender to Jesus. It doesn't matter how bad your sin is or what you've done to other people and yourself. You're not too far gone, and you'll never do worse than I have. Even if you somehow think you've sinned more than me, realize that Jesus is excited to forgive you once you surrender to him because you'll appreciate it more. Luke chapter 7 verses 41 through 47. 2 people owed money to a certain moneylender. One owed him 500 denarii and the other 50. Neither of them had the money to pay him back, so he forgave the debts of both. Now which of them will love him more? Simon replied, I suppose the one who had the bigger debt forgiven. You have judged correctly, Jesus said. Then he turned toward the woman and said to Simon, do you see this woman? I came into your house. You did not give me any water for my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You did not give me a kiss, but this woman from the time I entered has not stopped kissing my feet. You did not put oil on my head, but she has poured perfume on my feet. Therefore I tell you, her many sins have been forgiven, as her great love has shown. But whoever has been forgiven little loves little. The woman was a sinner, so wouldn't Jesus have been disgusted with her and rejected her worship since she was so far gone? No, of course not. He happily welcomed her worship because her heart was in the right place. She knew she was a sinner, and she realized that she needed him, so she poured herself out to him in love and total surrender. And what did Jesus do? He forgave her many sins. I want you to know that not only can Jesus do this for you and anyone, but he already did it for me and genuinely wants to forgive all of you. Sometimes we have to be crushed and humbled so much from trying to do things our way and watching it fail that we then surrender to Jesus. After the prodigal son lost everything, it says in Luke chapter 15 verses 17 through 24, when he came to his senses, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have food to spare? And here I am starving to death. I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants. So he got up and went to his father. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. But the father said to his servants, quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. So they began to celebrate. Notice how the father wasn't angry. He didn't even punish his son or reduce his status to that of a servant. He ran to his son and hugged him and kissed him, then threw a party for him. That's exactly how God feels about all of us who stray away from him. That attitude of surrender, realizing that we can't do this our way and we need him, desperately crying out for him. That's what God truly loves. Matthew chapter 5 verse 3, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Psalm chapter 51 verses 16 through 17, you do not delight in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings. My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart you, God, will not despise. Joel chapter 2 verses 12 through 13, even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning. Rend your heart and not your garments. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in love, and he relents from sending calamity. Even now, brothers and sisters, return to him. He loves you so much and wants to save you and celebrate your return home. Luke chapter 15 verses 3 through 7. Then Jesus told them this parable. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep. I tell you that in the same way there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who do not need to repent. Surrender to him and repent, brothers and sisters. It's not too late. God bless you.